Alright, let's get right into it. I'm going to show you guys how to gel with Scarlet. And let me just give you guys a good example, right? So, I'm the computer. I'm Scarlet. Right, now I'm Liu Kang, right? So I'm Liu Kang, so just so you guys know. So, let's say Scarlet lands that. I try poking, I get hit. Right? Scarlet lands that. I try jumping backwards, I get hit. Scarlet lands this, I jump up, I get hit. So basically, if you don't block, we don't talk. And now that you guys know what gelling is I'm going to show you guys how to do it, like with Scarlet, to really chip your opponent's life away and simply just annoy the shit out of them. All right. So you land this right here, right? That's great and all, right? And then you're gonna get the guaranteed hit, right? Your opponent has to block that. Let's say this lands, right? So you could do it again, or there's other things you can do. You could do it this way to get a hard knockdown, get your zoning going and mind games or whatever. There's this right here, which, you know, if this lands right here and you barely get the tip of them, you have the hit advantage of 13, and you could possibly get another hit. You know, if you play your cards right and if your execution's there. That's one thing you're gonna have to keep practicing. So I would just keep practicing doing this, you know, like just keep doing it over and over and over. So that's one way to like get it down. Another thing is that you could also do this right here, and then you can walk up, grab, or whatever it is you want to do. So that's how you could basically play. You could play it, you know, just backpedal, shimmy, and then boom, start landing it. Or you could actually set it up. There's actually lots of ways of setting up the whip, right? Of just gelling your opponent with the whip. So let's say you land this, right? They have to block that. Like there's nothing they can do to like not block that. So this lands, they have to block the whip. They have to, no matter what. They absolutely have to. This move right here, they do that, they have to block it. If this lands, even let's put our opponent on okay, let's see. Right? It's not gonna work. It is not gonna work. You're gonna be -3, you're gonna be safe, whatever, right? Or it's just not gonna work. The move has to land. So this move right here, it has to land in order for it to work. Okay? So that's one thing. There's also other moves that could also gel. I did a video about this move right here being really good, you know, the 17, and you can gel them to that. That's really good. So that's how basically you're going to be using Scarlet. This is a great way of gelling. This right here, you could do that. Yeah, there's just a lot of ways of using Scarlet's whip to gel your opponent. Alright, so the whole point of the whip is that you're being safe, first of all, and then two, it has really good chip. Like if you keep landing it consistently, you're gonna be chipping your opponent's life away. Like, it has really good chip. There's also that, and it just plays this game where it's like, I could hit you, but you can't hit me. Try harder. And when people start trying harder, they get hit really bad. Like, you could start getting some really good punishes and stuff like that. Of course, they're highs, absolutely. But if your opponent like literally crouches one, you can literally check them with that or with this, and it just becomes your opponent. It basically becomes, should I be a smartass and neutral duck it, or should I just block everything? And once you start blocking everything, you start being plus and do all this stuff. So yeah, that's what it's for. And another good thing about it is that you can literally backpedal, meaning after you hit them with it, make them come after you. Or what I like to do personally is just keep walking my opponent down. Like, just keep pressuring them. You know, that's what I like to do with the whip, just to create a lot of pressure for my opponent. Especially in the corner, it can, you know, I'm pretty sure a lot of my opponents, they get just really annoying to deal with, you know. So yeah, there's that. So that's what you should be using the whip for. Just being safe, annoying your opponent, backpedaling once you land it, or just walking him down. It's up to you how you want to use it. So yeah, so just know that these projectiles are highs, these two right here, and then that one's a mid, and then that one's a low. It would be awesome if we had an overhead, but that would be kind of broken. So yeah, that's Scarlet. You should definitely use her whip, to your full your advantage. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Holla, you holla back. I'll check